I don't know anything about his passing progressions. And as far as the kills, I feel like as far as like the run game, I feel like it's been pretty similar. So I can't say that I've noticed too much of a difference. I feel like Carson's always been a really cerebral guy, a guy that is intelligent. He wants to understand everything, wants to know all the facets. So I can't say that I've noticed too much of a difference.
Is that T-shirt, do you wear that out of allegiance, or do you really like it?
I do like it. I hated it when I first got there. If you go in expecting chili, you're going to hate it. It's not chili. It's more of like a meat sauce, like a mole Mexican sauce meets a spaghetti meat sauce. And if you think of it that way, you will dislike it less. And then if you eat it enough times at 2 or 3 in the morning, you'll start to like it.
Because the spaghetti's not great either.
No, I usually go for the cheese conies. I do a 3 or 4 way every once in a while, though.
Yeah. I would do the 3-way.
Yeah. Hey, to each their own, you know.
Yeah, well, like you said, late at night, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, it is what it is, and there's something that, obviously it's nostalgia. Almost whenever I go back to Cincinnati, I try and sneak off and get a bowl or get a couple cheese conies. It's something very unique to the area. Yeah.
Speaking of nostalgia, you guys are going back to Minneapolis this week. I mean, how do you, I guess, handle that, or what's the?
To be honest, I'm not even thinking about. I don't know. I'm just approaching it like another game. Maybe when you're on the field, it'll feel different. I'll be able to tell you that more after the game. But for the most part, I'm just going up there to play a football game. It gets really loud. We're gonna have to be on our. We're gonna have to really be on point with the cadence, with communication, and we've had a lot of big games against these guys over the past few years. So. Their fans are, I'm sure, going to be up and ready to go for this one.
Yeah, they won't be cheering for you guys like they were the last time.
No, we had, there was a lot of noise in that game. So.
Jason, this stretch of 3 consecutive road games, obviously we're in hotels tonight for home games too, but getting on the plane each week, does that wear on a player's body?
Maybe I would be lying if I said that. I think physically you would notice that. That would be something where I think it would be so minute that maybe the sports science department and people monitoring, the fraction of a second slower or the more fatigued in general the team looks. I think that would be more noticeable to like a coach or to the overseer of everything. But especially guys who've been playing the league for a while, you get accustomed to getting on and off planes, and it's not like we're going to the West Coast. It's or we're not going over to London. These are, it's pretty standard, trips here. Not anything crazy.
This defensive front, how much does Mike Zimmer change things? Because, like you said, you've played them pretty much every season, especially since Doug's come on.
Yeah, they're always going to have something new in the game, a new blitz. Zim's always prided himself, it looks like, at least when we play him, on having some third and medium to long situational blitzes that he's going to test you with. He's going to try and get home on. And then in general, they just got great players. They've had great players every time we played them. The linebackers fly around, make plays. Their defensive front, everybody knows about. I don't know where they're at in the NFL sack-wise, but they got to be towards the top. The 2 ends that they have are perennial players. Hunter really came on for him strong last year, but and then obviously Linval inside is not any small pickings or anything. So we got our hands full this week. This is a really good front. They're well coached. They play hard. It's a good team.
It's a good front. Plus, you as a center can expect those 8-gap pressures that Zim is going to bring. How much of an added challenge is that?
Yeah, it's always a challenge. I think that he does a good job of making it look like everybody has an opportunity to blitz, and it's hard to cancel guys out or to really set the protection based off of all that stuff. And hopefully we can stay out of those 3rd and long situations as much as possible. Obviously, that's when he really likes to dial them up, and we can just play fast.
How would you compare that linebacking group to many you've played against in this league?
About as good as any I've seen. I think, obviously, Kendrick's brother, he's a really, really athletic guy, smart, flies around, makes a lot of plays, and then Barr is about, he's got everything you would want in a linebacker. He's big, physical, fast. He's got all the tools. So, this is a really good defensive, especially front seven, but really across the board. This is about as good a defense as we're going to face.